everyone, it's Katie from EM3 Strength and Conditioning. Today we're going to be doing Strong and Sexy's upper body dumbbell workout. So grab those weights. You can go with a heavy set or a light set, but what we're going to be doing today first is our alternating chest press. So you can do this on the floor or on the bench depending on whether or not you're at home. But first, we're going to use Penny right here as our fitness model on the floor doing the alternating chest press. So as you can see, she's maintaining contact with the floor through her shoulders, her glutes, and her feet. She's coming down to that right angle, making that L shape with her elbows and pressing those dumbbells up. You can hear her exhaling every time that she presses those up. So as you're inhaling, you should be bringing those weights back down, and then with each exhale, pushing them back up. Now we're going to show you how it's going to look on the bench. If you're in the gym and you find an open bench, then this is how you do it there. So Penny's going to grab her weights, head on over. You can see that she starts by putting the weights right there on her legs, easing herself back into position. Her feet are making contact with the floor. So are her glutes and shoulders, just like when she was laying on the floor doing this exercise. And you can hear her exhaling each time that she pushes one of those dumbbells up, inhaling as she brings it back down. And you can see that since she doesn't have the floor to stop her, she's just bringing her arms into that right angle with that elbow. Awesome job, Penny. You want to perform 10 to 15 reps per exercise for 3 sets. That means that you do it 3 times. So that's it for the first exercise. Pause this video. Go ahead, work out, and we'll meet you for the next movement. Hey guys, awesome job on that last exercise. We're gonna move on to exercise number 2, which is alternating bench rows. This is a back workout, so you're gonna grab those same dumbbells, and you can start right here, bent over just like Penny. So you can see that she is hinging at the hips. Her feet are firmly planted into the ground, and they're soft. She's not standing up super straight. You're going to gently bring one of those dumbbells up at a time using your back muscles right here, rowing them up into that, once again, a right angle with that elbow. And then you can also perform this movement on the bench, sitting down, depending on your own capabilities and body functionalities. So Penny's going to get into a very similar position. You can see her angles are very much the same. She is not bending at her back, rounding those shoulders. Instead, she's hinged at the hips, pushing them back and bringing those dumbbells up one at a time. Inhaling as she's bringing them up and exhaling as she's bringing them down. All right, so you want to perform that exercise for 15 to 20 reps for 3 sets. All right, go ahead, pause this video, and we'll see you at the next exercise. Awesome job, guys. We're gonna move on to our third exercise, which is alternating front raises. This is a shoulder exercise, and it's a lot harder than it looks. So you are gonna wanna grab those lighter weights for this. Penny's gonna be using 3 pounds in each hand, and she'll show you how it's done. So standing there with a strong form, you can see that she is firmly planted in her feet on the ground, and she is bringing those dumbbells one up at a time, keeping those arms relatively straight, a little softness in the elbow because you never want to lock out. She's keeping that chest up, and she is breathing out every time she raises that dumbbell up and breathing back in as she lowers it down. So you want to perform this movement for 3 sets for 10 to 15 reps per each set. All right, awesome. So pause this video and we'll see you at the next exercise. All right, nice job. We're gonna keep working on those strong and sexy shoulders, sculpting them with an alternating shoulder press. So you're gonna wanna grab those dumbbells once again. You can go a little heavier for a challenge. And once again, Penny is doing it standing. So her feet are firmly planted into the ground. You can see that her body is in a completely straight line. There's no leaning backwards or putting pressure on that lower back by leaning back. And she is keeping those dumbbells out and up. So her arms are coming down to a right angle at her elbows, and she is pushing them up one at a time. Exhaling as she's pushing up, inhaling as she's bringing it back down. So you want to perform this exercise for 3 sets, 10 to 15 reps as usual, and you can also do it sitting if you prefer, but either way, just make sure that you're standing tall as you're doing it, keeping your chest up and your shoulders down without letting them ride up your neck. All right, so we'll see you at the next video. Good work. All right, guys, we're moving on to our side lateral raises. So you want to use a medium to light weight with this, depending on your own strength, but of course, always move up as you're progressing through the program. So here we are looking at Penny. She is bringing those dumbbells out to her side, using her shoulders to bring them up. She's not using her back. She's not using her legs to do it. She's just bringing those shoulders up, isolating right here, because you know, like the nice and round posture, you know, getting that chest to puff out just a little bit. So you can see that as she's bringing them up, her arms are not in a completely straight locked out line. And so she's keeping her elbows slightly bent so she doesn't put extra pressure on those joints unnecessarily. And she is breathing in as she's bringing those dumbbells up and exhaling as she's bringing them back down. So perform this exercise for 3 sets, 10 to 15 reps per set, and we will see you at the next video. Nice job, ladies. So we're gonna move on to our next arm exercise, working on those biceps with speed curls. This is how you get those shapely toned arms that everyone wants. So we can see that Penny is banging them out right now. Once again, her feet are firmly planted, straight line all the way up from her heels to the top of her head. And she is bringing those dumbbells up one at a time, alternating, but also they should be within a rhythm of each other. As you're bringing one up, the other one is going down. She is exhaling and inhaling to the beat of her bringing them up and down. And that's what you want to remember, is that you don't want to tense up and you don't want to hold your breath when doing something like this or with any exercise. So you want to grab a lighter weight because you want to work on that speed. And that's it for this exercise. Once again, do it for 10 to 15 reps for 3 sets. All right, see you in the next exercise. Awesome job, ladies. Now we're gonna move on to those tricep kickbacks. So you wanna do these bent over, just like we did with the other exercise with the bent over rows. But this time we're working on those triceps, you know, that area that always seems to be a little bit of a, you know, sticky point for ladies. This is gonna hit those muscles right here. So you can see that Benny is bent over once again, hinged at the hips. And she is kicking those dumbbells back at the same time. We're not alternating anymore. Instead, we're doing it in unison. She is not moving her shoulders with it, and she is not using any muscles other than her triceps right here. You can see them flexing. She is exhaling as she's pushing them back and inhaling as she brings them back to her chest. Once again, stopping just almost at a right angle with her elbows. So you want to do these for 3 sets, again, 10 to 15 reps per set, and you should be using about a medium to a heavy weight for this one. All right, see you in the next video. Nice job, ladies. So we're gonna be finishing up our upper body dumbbell workout for strong and sexy with overhead tricep extensions. Once again, using Penny as our model. So she's going to carefully bring that dumbbell behind her, and once again planting her feet about shoulders width apart, keeping her weight equal between both feet, keeping that back straight all the way up to the top of her head, and she is lowering that dumbbell down to just below that right angle and then pushing it back up with her triceps, and she is exhaling every time that she pushes it up. So you want to make sure that when you're doing it, that you're grabbing that dumbbell like a diamond shape so that it's resting right in that hole and you're able to push it up effectively. We're going to be doing this for 3 sets for 10 to 15 reps per set. And you can use a medium to heavy weight for this one. Once again, tackling that little problem area just to give it a little bit more tone and shape. And that's all that we have for you today. So awesome job. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you at the next strong and sexy workout video.